What's up, guys? I wanted to make a video about pullbacks today. Pullbacks are my favorite move right now. They are really good at setting up drives and shots, and they give you a lot of mobility. They were one of the best moves starting out that gave me the confidence I needed to keep practicing. And it was like that, it was one of my first little tastes of success, where I felt like I was a threat on the court. I could move around way easier than before, and yeah, they're very good. I would recommend all ball handlers be efficient with at least a couple of the pullbacks. So the pullbacks are when you're driving and you stop unexpectedly and pull the ball back. So your defender doesn't know when that's going to happen. And you're driving full speed to the basket and they're trying to keep up with you. Then you pull the ball back and it's unexpected. That's going to make them stumble potentially, and it's going to give you space to shoot the ball, or they're going to, be off balance just a little bit, and then you're going to have an open lane on the opposite side, and you're going to be able to change directions and drive that way because they're off balance and they can't recover that quickly. And so yeah, they're extremely useful. There's five types that I've seen: the front pullback, the behind the back pullback, the pullback under your opposite leg from the hand you have the ball in, and your pullback under the same leg, and then the Shammgod pullback. So the Shammgod is pulling it back with the opposite hand from the hand you're dribbling in. So like if I was driving and I was dribbling with my left hand, if I was going to do a Shammgod pullback, I'd stop and then pull back with my right hand. So it's a Shammgod. But yeah, they're all really fire. I would say it's like the number one best move overall to know. I would say certain people using other moves, certain other moves are going to be more effective, like a tall guy doing a sky hook, a hook shot, that's going to be more unstoppable. But if you were going to know any single one move, I would say learn the pullback. So, my favorite ways to use the pullback right now are to drive, pullback, and shoot, or drive, pullback, and either change directions and drive again, or go in the same direction and just keep driving the way I was. Like, if your defender stops and they're, off balance at all, or like stumble or anything, they're not, and they're trying to recover from that first pullback, you can just drive again the same direction you were going, and they might still be recovering. So you're going to have a, clear lane to the basket. Um, but yeah, they give you really good mobility because you're in complete control. Like you're stopping and starting and doing this herky jerky type, maneuver, and your opponent's just trying to keep up. So if you can do it really well, you're going to be moving all around and making it hard for your defender to stay in front of you. The best person I've seen with the pullback is probably a Bone Collector. His thing is he likes to make people fall, and in basketball you call that an ankle breaker. And I would say the pullback is the move that's caused the most ankle breakers in all of basketball history, because if you're trying to keep up with your defender and they're super fast, they stop out of nowhere, pull the ball back, and you tried to stop with them, but you weren't expecting to, then you hit the ground. Uh, I haven't been able to do that. That would be hilarious if I did, but I usually try to make a play before I've given it like 5 attempts to make someone fall. Like you can't always do it the first time. I mean, very rarely that happens. Usually you have to put a lot of work into it, and I don't like being too obnoxious with my dribbling. Like I like to make a play eventually, but if I was gonna make someone fall, I would imagine it would be with the pullback. Um, but yeah, it's very handy. Um, I'm trying to work on a drive behind the back pullback, and then cross underhand scoop combo right now. And if I had to pick four favorite moves right now, it would be the in and out. Well, I'd say probably the in and out around the leg, because I use that to counter with the most. The behind the back pullback, the Iverson cross, and the underhand scoop. But yeah, I spam the behind the back pullback over and over. Like I'll fake with drives. You know, you can drive and just stop and have it be a fake. You don't have to finish after the first time you drive. You can stop and reset as many times as you want, and I'll do that quite a bit. Then my defender usually catches on that I'm doing that a lot, and will try to swipe at the ball as soon as I get into my opposite hand. And at that point, I can try to use the in and out around the leg as a counter, and then make a play, because I feel like I'm more vulnerable right before I'm about to make a play, because I'm about to put my energy into driving. And if they anticipated the behind the back pullback and they're already there, then they might swipe the ball and knock it out of my hands. But if you can anticipate that your defender is going to anticipate you doing a move, you can have a counter ready, and then drive after you counter them trying to counter you. If that made any sense. But anyway, behind the back pullback is fire. I would learn it as one of the first things you do if you're working on your game. And yeah, they're super fire. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more basketball content, and practice every chance you get, and have a good one.